Original Dan Dada. They bring the smoke, we are burn the fire.
Hey, what's up everybody? Joshua Casper back at you with Plugin Boutique, and I'm here to let you know about the newest instrument added to our site, and it's the ultimate bass solution called the Sub from one of our newest manufacturers on Plugin Boutique, Iceberg Audio. Alright, so this is the Sub on the screen. It is an extremely easy to use plugin and delivers the results you're looking for and what's on the tin each and every time, and that is delicious, delicious sub bass. So I've got it inside of this project right here.
Original Dan Dada. They bring the smoke, we are burn the fire. Original Dan Dada. They bring the smoke, me I burn the fire.
Delicious, delicious sub bass. I'm using the preset called Onion with the drive at 100% and with a little bit of release. It does come with over 50. I believe it's just over 50 presets, and the presets are essentially flavors of sub bass. So what I'm going to do is just come in here to one, and I'm going to play a few of them using the MIDI clip I have here. So you can see that each one is a distinct flavor of sub. And then when you have the one at a starting position that you like, you then have a drive controlled. And this is actually an algorithm designed specifically for sub and bass frequencies. It's going to add depth and warmth to your sound while keeping those ultra low subby frequencies absolutely intact and ready to go, mix ready. And you can see that just pulling up that release real quick got rid of that clicking sound because it was just completely diving off at the end there. But having it up just a little bit smoothed it out. I also like how the waveform changes color as you start to add saturation and distortion using the drive. Another really cool feature is this right here. It's a toggle switch called Extra Attack. If you turn it on, it will actually add a pitch envelope to the beginning of each note and make it really, really punchy. And you can actually see that when it's added up there. You can see the pitch envelope taking hold of the waveform. But just listen to that fat sine, so good. Okay, so obviously I'm just using very stuttered bass hits over here in the MIDI clip, but if we used, if we brought up the sustain and the decay, and then held down the note, we'd get sustained notes. ADSR, very straightforward, attack, decay, sustain, release, and then we have the all-important glide feature, which works really, really well. So sweet. I love having a glide control that's easy to access and easy to use. I don't need to worry about anything else. I just tweak it to the length that I want. As you can see up here, as I tweak this parameter, it shows what it is. So you can go up to a second in terms of glide and obviously down to 0 milliseconds and anywhere in between. Really, really great feature to have, especially on something like a sub. And that's really all there is to it. I do want to point out two of my favorite presets and where I would be using this in the future. And that's the sine and the sub presets. If I jump onto the sub, it's just ready to go. It's got a nice mid-frequency content already on it. I obviously can push it with the drive. But just where it is as the preset is as a whole, I really, really dig the sonics of it. I can see myself using that in a lot of different tracks. And the other one is just the straight sine. And the reason why this is one of my favorites, even though it's one of the simplest, It's so large, it sounds so beefy. But the reason why I like this is that I always have a separate dedicated sub bass line or bass channel when I'm making a bass, when I'm designing a bass. So I know that my sub frequencies are always centered, they're always clean, and they're always thumping, no matter what speaker system they're on. And, having an instrument like this that's a really easy to use ADSR with the glide feature and the drive if I need to push it or want to push it, and of course this extra attack thing. I mean, that almost sounds like a 909 kick at this point. It just sounds so good. And like I said, there are 50 different flavors of sub bass inside of here. My two favorites are going to be the sub and sine, but obviously to each their own. And how easy this is with the results it gets me, I'm all about it. Overall, I would say that this plugin is a win. It's really easy to use. It does exactly what it says it's going to. It's reliable, it's light on the CPU, and it delivers each and every time. The sub from Iceberg Audio is available now on pluginboutique.com. Click the link in the video description if you want to check it out. And I'm Joshua Casper, and I'll see you in the next video.
Original Dan Dada. They bring the smoke, we burn the fire. Original